Good morning, everybody. Sports, a presentation of the Chuck Edwards Sportscaster Club. First-year Thomas head softball coach Ashlyn Simmons picked up her first win as head coach of the Lady Terriers on Monday with a 9-1 victory over Sentinel. Last night they were beat by Fairview 9-3 and the Elk City JV team 9-4. Simmons previously was the assistant coach at Mustang and the head coach at Talkwitz High School in Hemet, California. She tells us the differences in coaching in the two states.
Truly like the community involvement. Hemet really wasn't a small town, and so I think that's been where I'm trying to get my bearings, is just being in a small town, but also just the community involvement and everyone's curiosity being, piqued about the softball program all the time. And we had our first home game yesterday, and just like the amount of people who were out at the game was really impressive, and we just never really got that many fans. It was usually just family or friends of players or that sort of thing, and here we had quite a lot of people show up, so that was pretty cool to see.
She also spoke on the team's win over Sentinel.
I think they did a really great job of just sticking to a plan. As a team, we kind of talked about what the plan was at the beginning of the game, and even when Sentinel scored first, the girls didn't get down, and I even heard one of the players say, we have to score more than one to win anyway, which is what I say all the time. So I'm really glad that they came together as a team, and they were tenacious, and they scrapped out a good win, and they just kept going. They had their foot down on the gas pedal, and I told them it sets a really good precedent for the rest of the year for, what the expectation can be as a team, and I think that they're starting to really see that in themselves.
Thomas plays again tomorrow at the Woodward Tournament against Beaver and Sealing. Also playing fast pitch last night was Weatherford. They lost to UConn 17-5. Head coach for the Lady Eagles, Rick Morris, spoke post-game.
That wasn't what I expected. I figured we'd come out and pitch and play defense better than we did hit, and it was kind of the opposite today. So, that's the way it goes. We'll go back to work and see what we can do.
Other scores include Clinton falling in their season opener to Altus 17-4. Elk City knocked off Canute 8-5. Cordell shut out Calumet 8-0. Hydro Weekly won over Hinton 11-1. Leedy split a pair of games, beating Beaver 12-2 and falling to Lokiba Sickles 5-4. And Merritt was an 8-3 winner against Sayre. On the baseball field yesterday, Arapahoe Butler suffered a 10-8 loss to Visay. Calumet run-rolled Lokiba Sickles 14-1. Sentinel beat Cheyenne Raiden 8-5, and Binger defeated Blair 14-5. In high school volleyball, Weatherford lost a 5-set thriller to Bethany 3-2. The final score of set 5 was 15-12. And Canute volleyball won in 5 sets over Sharon Mutual to start their season 1-0. The SWOSU soccer team has been recognized by the United Soccer Coaches with the Team Academic Award after earning a 3.35 GPA for the 2025-26 school year. It is the second straight year SWOSU soccer earns the award. The Lady Dogs start the 2026 season on August 27th in Weatherford against Colorado Christian. On this year's team is 7 former Weatherford Lady Eagles and 2 former Clinton Lady Reds. With a look at state sports, here's Dave Lanning.
A Texas judge has thrown out a temporary restraining order which gave a disqualified Tulsa National Little League team a chance to get back in the tournament. Yesterday's decision means West Texas does not have to play Tulsa National, as previously ordered by the court, and to determine the team that would represent the Southwest region at the Little League World Series. The ruling brings to an end a chaotic series of events which began Monday, with Tulsa being disqualified over the ineligibility of one of its players. Dave Lanning on the Radio Oklahoma Network.
And that's sports for your Wednesday morning. It's a presentation of the Chuck Edwards Sportscaster Club.
Catch the Western Oklahoma Sports Podcast on Spotify, YouTube Music, Apple Podcasts, or Right.Media.